Shaun Murphy, very much. Needs to be on the top of his game against this lad. He's a very good potter, but I think we've seen there.
Saying that these things can happen with inexperienced players at this venue, because this is different from anything else. But you're absolutely right, he's a very fine player, but he's playing a very fine player, isn't he?
Murphy to win this match. 4-1 on.
9.
Barrage of huge breaks. And Lu Honghao, well, he never really recovered. He involved in beating the man at the table now, so we'll just keep a watching brief.
In the first round of the UK Championship in 2021.
23.
Basically, Murphy objected. Amateurs shouldn't be allowed
31.
in pro events. This is our livelihood. Now, a lot of people thought, well, against him, Neil.
37.
The game now, and you know, this is brimming with confidence, Murphy, as a person, isn't he?
Shaun Murphy wasn't having any personal attack at sea. The tournament, the championship, the UK Championship was set up. So consequently, they're under less pressure. In subsequent, the way he started here, the player.
It's a very good start, isn't it? The way they got the bunch.
68.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure's off him now. Picked up a whole lot recently. He's in no ranking difficulties. He's got a lot of recent points. And it shows, quite honestly.
74.
Really forced it early on, Jiahui. I think he only knows one way. Chinese player, he really does. When you do make mistakes, giving you time to think.
82.
In the last few days, I get a little bit blasé about these.
90.
No. Well, he's gone with the view of playing it with the rest. I suppose you would if you're such a good rest player as Shaun. Very good. Only just start to the match for Murphy.
106.
The thing about Murphy is when he was struggling
109.
last season, you wouldn't have known it by looking at him. He still looked confident at the table.
113. 118. 120.
Well, he made a few statements after losing two.
141.
Quite simply, a duplicate of what happened in the first. He is a simply wonderful player, and I must reiterate something I said.
That's another very fine pot. He's overhit this. He hasn't got a feel for the table yet. He's overhit dramatically. I mean, he without going on about what happened with Murphy any longer, because we think we've done it, but
one of these kind of grooves.
Nine.
We were just talking about the Players' Championship in Wolverhampton, which he... I think, Neil, it's the best I've ever seen him play.
14.
playing around two cushions with pace. Oh, this looks great. This looks very good. Oh, good shot. Very slightly, very delicate. Very nice.
28.
Hot this afternoon against Matthew Selt, running in break after break in.
44.
And when he gets into one of these spells
42.
of excellence,
At that point, you had to be 16. I think maybe it's not what you knew, it's who you knew. That
49.
but not there.
That's another thumping where the cue ball is now, for instance. And he's got back to exactly where the cue ball was. And he's
65.
the form he's been showing in. Well, the break does end. He does miss then. That's basically the message.
72. One. Eight.
It's going to be a daunting task.
I mean, it's the early days in a long match, but it really does look like that, Phil, doesn't it? Murphy's knocking everything in. He's
16.
absolutely rampant out there at the moment. Look at this shot he's tried. And now what's his next trick, the magician? Probably, he might just think he can pot this in the left middle. And he's playing it down there. Well, again, it's another frame that's gone
Murphy, 22.
almost in the blink of an eye,
25.
Phil.
See, Jiahui needs to stop being so loose.
Well, he's got to just... and he's in first in frame 3.
More cut out the carelessness.
No, he needs to... He can be in at the lines down at this venue.
$17.
That's a lovely shot.
Of Shaoxing.
23.
To the opposite corner. Nice shot.
41.
It's almost what this match needs, isn't it? See Jiahui to get in and...
Last year he won the World Snooker Federation Championship.
47.
Good shot. Played into an area.
55. $63. $71. $79. $87.
He's missed it. What a pity that is. Anyway, frame over.
A rogue mobile phone.
Yeah, rogue mobile phone. All that business is happening on the 23rd.
Thank you.
Well, see, Jiahui found a gap.
seasoned campaigner. Without that, he's just not going to survive. And you have to be a bit lucky as well.
Jiahui, 1.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of players now would probably have taken that shot on, and the roll-up, look, it's always going to be a part of the game. There might have been a time when you'd hardly ever get a player going for a shot like...
1.
He's been taking just an...
Maybe more than nudge them. Oh, very good.
24.
Very controlled.
Helped, of course, by the fact that the lone red went into bulk, so off the blue he could play for it.
30. $35.
Well, I can't believe he's on that. Cannot believe.
But it turned out to be just the opposite. And now from here, he'll be zoning in.
47.
It seems pretty much all year.
55. $63.
Just after 8 o'clock, but that's the case here.
69.
But he isn't missing, is he?
8-4.
85.
The standard. Hold the back. Welcome back, everyone, to Discovery Plus. Welcome back to Jiahui against Shaun Murphy. Murphy having the best of the pre-interval exchanges, leading 3-1.
I suppose it's very difficult for someone like Jiahui because his natural instinct is to be attacking, but correctly played there. Wants to swerve around the reds. Oh, surely that was obvious it was going to do that, wasn't it?
Oh, no miss.
Surely Murphy understands. Very open safety shot, goodness. Reds are going all... Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Yep, caught it too thick.
Thank you. Shaun Murphy, 1. 1. $7.
Just to play at a
14.
slightly more leisurely pace. You can't just...
He defeated Anthony McGill 5-2. In the last 64, he beat Jack Lazowski.
Handed him. I'm not keen on it. Don't care how good he is.
7.
It's worked there. But as I say to you, he's
34.
7 to beat Jordan Brown in the final qualifying round.
Jiahui. Five.
It's a good lead, this, which
focused back since the mid-session.
11.
So you just feel he's starting to get into this match now. There's going to be no rout here. Lu Honghao, this is a different story.
17.
And there's an argument Murphy's playing as well.
whitewashes ever seen at the Crucible.
24.
But on his as well as he can.
31.
It's a pretty good shot, wasn't it? And the frame's over, but that was an acute angle.
39. Jiahui 39 and the frame.
Murphy will be hoping that now that C's had his fun, it's time to go back to work.
Well, that's the thing. He decided to disturb them. He sort of bailed out a little bit, but fair enough. The top of his game, and he's just gone off the ball a touch.
He's also had wins in the past over Stuart Bingham, as Neil mentioned, and also Ding Junhui at the
Of course, that's the other side of the coin.
Foul and a miss.
But I understand why he missed it, because he's worried
Shaun
about
Murphy.
catching too much of it. I think he might go back. Oh, that's a great shot. That was worth the 4 points given away. Well played.
Foul and a miss.
now it's role reversal.
Jiahui 4.
And if anything, Neil, I think Murphy's safety is.
Now, this is the problem I have.
Foul
What do you
and
do
miss.
if you see Jiahui here?
Jiahui 4.
I don't think you put him back in. Well, anyway. Turns out he didn't pop one. So, and this time it's...
Checks the cue ball there to avoid going into traffic.
Seven.
Well, still not greatly a fan, but he did play it well from fair to him. Anyway, noise on the other table probably didn't help him there.
1.
Yes, he can't afford
No.
any.
Seventeen.
Very fluent player. Played it quite well. Couldn't get very close to the red, but it's not bad.
24. 25.
It's interesting way he's come into that shot. Got to get the pace right because he's coming to. Oh, nicely done. The cue ball.
20.
Goodness me.
Jiahui,
Sure about that shot.
20.
I don't even think it was on. Approach sport, you approach life, but you're dead right. He's got Murphy at it a little bit though.
One.
Not crunching, but pretty good.
Just get the feeling Murphy really could do with this.
9.
Interesting choice of shot because he has played to finish on the brown and
Just approaching 19 minutes, the frame.
Shaun Murphy, 13.
It's comfortably the lengthiest.
this is a good shot. This is a good safety shot. It's the best of the match by the player and it's put.
Foul and a miss. Jiahui, 6.
O'Sullivan, I thought, was the best player of the match, but he lost. Now
Wow,
the pink
miss.
moved considerably this time.
Jiahui, 6. Foul and a miss. Jiahui, 6. Foul and a miss. One. Jiahui, 7. Foul and a miss. Shaun Murphy, 4.
It's turning into a very
One.
important frame now. It felt like Murphy was in all kinds of trouble.
Eight.
Oh, what a lucky
14.
fluke that was. That was a very big fluke.
Twenty-one.
Not sure he quite deserved that, the way this frame's going to go the way of Jiahui.
28.
Doesn't want to be straight. He's got a slight angle, I think. The way he's gone, he just doesn't want to go too far down the table. He's played it well, but on the way back round the angles. And that was the other thing he had to avoid, the in-off, which I didn't mention.
Foul.
Missed it. Missed it. Goodness me, this frame is... it's a good shot. That is a great shot. That's an extraordinary frame of snooker, this film. In the context of this match, certainly this session,
7.
I think we can safely say that.
12.
Well, this frame, for so many reasons, 40-minute frame, you'd have said no chance.
18.
Many would have said, after the start that Murphy made, you would have said, after the start he made. Story of the match so far. Well, the first 2 frames. But see, won the 5th frame nicely. And he's just won an incident-packed 6th as well.
Anyway, he won it. And now he's well and truly in this match. Because he wasn't early, he hadn't settled. Murphy was... Pocket opening here, but in it goes.
5.
Murphy's got to go again here. Been pegged back. Got a hold of this one. Goodness me. He only played to screw back on the blue there, and it often missed first time. Almost
miss.
dipping your toe in the water exercise, that one. And making the adjustment on trying to get a thin bit of the red. Oh, he was closer.
Miss.
He was a lot closer.
Shaun Murphy, 4.
Yeah, I think you're right, although at the moment he's baffled by this cue ball. I think he... Terrific shot. Puts up a great ball. Yeah, dropping in behind the brown.
Golf's challenged her.
8.
Definitely taking more time on his
15.
shots now than at the start of the match. No doubt crucible nerves hit him. Beautiful player. But now he's got the cue ball. Some of those pull and the rest of the balls don't. Not quite as bad as that, but...
29. $36.
I was saying it was a terrific...
43.
So, and that looks perfect from there.
50.
Oh, that was close. I thought that was going to drop in.
50. 1.
I think Murphy's got serious
Shaun
problems
Murphy,
with
6.
whether he's right or not is a different matter.
Yeah, it's almost immaterial whether he's right or not. We don't.
Well, another opportunity here.
1.
So a blue would mean very good, but another good one is needed here.
10.
Well, he's only just potted 3 balls in a row, but psychological boost for Jiahui if he could somehow be leading.
Jiahui.
It seemed impossible early in the match that would be the case here, and that's a good shot too.
The way you see
3. 7.
in this game, you can't take anything for granted very comfortably.
18.
Certainly the way he began, it is opinions accurately raced into a 3-1 lead. We were wondering just how big a lead he would build. Now Murphy would be delighted.
Now he's under it, and that's what this place can do. And all of a sudden, he's inexperienced, but very talented.
9.
The right hand red. Now what does he do? Does he top through the bunch? Move reds. Well, how about
28.
that? Oh, he's just travelled on and on again.
Never a dull moment.
Jiahui, 28.
And he's banging this match. The wheel's fallen off. That's much better. Sort of 10 minutes of frame all the way through the match. What shot that is. Not a very good shot.
1.
Beautifully controlled. That's why it's the ultimate test. You can have
stop the rot.
25.
Pushed those reds a little. Doesn't leave much else after it. What on earth was that on someone's backswing?
Just switch it off.
I mean, it sounded like a cash register or something, the noise it made. Which, to his credit, he is good at.
9.
I mean, I don't like to make excuses for players, but that was right on the end of the backswing when it's too late to pull out, I think, quite honestly.
17. $24.
Well, the cannon. Oh, nice pot. Very nice. So, position is slightly easier from further across. Beautiful, beautiful.
35. 38.
Yes, he's won snooker. A risky shot with the cue ball coming across, but anyway, if he gets the lead 6-3, that is an
47.
extraordinary turnaround to what we saw at the start of this session.
53.
after what just happened. From being in total control, it seemed, of the contest, of himself and of his game, he now needs to salvage the closing frame.
Starts favourite tomorrow, but he doesn't at 6-3 down against a player who's already beaten him once in his career. But he could do without any... Oh goodness, that's a dreadful shot for Murphy, it really is. But that's a very good shot to start with because, like I say, Murphy halfway got away with it. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
Jiahui, 4. Shaun Murphy, 1.
That's a nice safety shot, which we haven't seen a great deal of, but in fact... And that's an excellent comeback from Murphy. Possible snooker. I think the blue might have been in line off the first cushion. This shot is not on either, mind you. It's
Foul, and a miss.
they're coming the long way round.
Foul, and a miss.
Well, let me tell you, if he keeps going this way,
Foul.
well, this is a better effort. But he's still never going to hit it, is he?
Foul, and a miss.
Oh, goodness.
1.
Shaun will be... shot. Good shot.
7.
Making 11 centuries.
Shaun Murphy, 7.
Here, just
It's not happening, is it? It really isn't. And
1.
he's a very talented player. He's still a bit raw.
Seven.
Great shot.
15. Jiahui, 15.
You've got to find a way of winning them, though, haven't you, at this place? You've got to dig yourself out of a hole.
Seven. $15.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now that is... It's going to be everything.
23.
Well, he played on the bottom red, and it's a good shot, so the difference is 34 points. Sensible, I think.
29. Shaun Murphy, 29.
never anyone else.
Three. Shaun Murphy, 3.
You don't hit the red square, but he did hit it squarely. Might have got one back.
The only emotion of Shaun Murphy.
Something on somebody's phone.
8.
That, I think, definitely affected him when he might have won that frame. But everything to play for tomorrow when they resume, that's for sure.
Shaun Murphy, 8.
Yes, the way he was performing to 3-1, I thought...